Hey guys, Cross-Eyed Counterattack here today with a quick review of one of the products that I use fairly often. Alright guys, this here is the itaste. VVVW, I don't know, I call it a stick mod. It's variable voltage, variable wattage, and it tells you how many puffs you take. Now this sucker goes up to 11. Okay? This is the voltage, the wattage mode. And as you can see, I can bring it down, or I can bring it right back up. Got a nice little power indicator. Now light turns 3. What? Not 1, not 2, but 3 different colors. You have green, what it's on right now. You have a yellow and a red. Now, this gives you an idea of where your battery is sitting at. Green, good. Yellow, shit. Red, fuck, it's gonna die. But this little sucker is rechargeable. On the bottom here, you have a micro USB port. Whoa, micro. So you can use this thing as a pass-through. Now what does that mean? That means I got it plugged into my wall over here, and I plug it into the bottom right here, and while it's charging, I can still vape on it. Now, for all you people out there that are thinking about getting into vaping, and you don't really want to spend tons of money, or, sorry, I know I just shuffled the camera, but you don't want to get that cheap shit. Listen, the cheap shit, you're going to buy it at the gas station. Now, the gas station ones are starting to get better. You might get a little Ego 510 battery on there, with a small little tank. But, I mean, here's what I'm going to suggest. You can pick one of these up. Everybody sells them. You could probably find one in a shop near you, or you can find them online. Now, you can look for good deals, you can look for bad deals. Either way, they sell a starter kit, okay? These guys sell a starter kit. It's the itaste Innokin. So the starter kit, I think I paid $70 for the starter kit. And it came with 5 Innokin iClear dual. Yeah, they were the dual atomizer ones. Not bad for a starter kit. Alright, and if you get from a shop, sometimes they throw in a free bottle of juice. Now, I use this all the time because I found it's really freaking durable. Now, I like it. Just for sitting around, have a vape here, vape there, or throw it in the car and go. A lot of the times, I like to vape on my DNA 30. Now, it's good. But when I'm out in public, or I don't want to carry that thing around in my pocket, because pocket space is critical sometimes, I like to carry these. I believe if they don't, they should make them, but I'm pretty sure you can actually get a little clip on here. Almost like a pen clip, clip it into your pocket, clip it into your pants. Makes it less easy to lose. Now, you'll notice on top of here, I don't have an Innokin product. I actually have a Kanger Protank 3 Mini. When I bought this, I said, I'm probably not going to use those. Let me get something a bit more durable. Now, the reason I like these Kanger is, well, they're awesome. Anybody who's used one will tell you they're good. The flavor is there on one of these suckers. Now, that's not bad vapor production for a little thing like that. Yeah, you got dual heads in it, but they're tiny. I mean, you see the size of this. It's small. Alright, so, everyday car key, right? Compared up next to it. Which means this is pretty decently sized to fit into your pocket. It'll make your day a little bit easier carrying it around. Again, another little comparison. Bic pen, clicky clicky. Right next to them, side by side, up and down. This is a little bit taller. It's not that bad to carry around in your pocket all day. And if you're starting to get into vaping, if you want to learn more about vaping, if you want to buy your first mod, because I'm always going to recommend that when you start vaping, don't buy the crap from the store. If you're quitting smoking, you need to get into something that's good for you, man. Do something right. Spend a little bit of money. And I don't have a shop. I'm not telling you, go to my shop and spend your money. Give it to me. Give me your money. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is go out, spend a little bit of money, get one of these. Get something that you're going to actually enjoy. Invest a little bit, and it will help you out in the long run. Now, you've seen little Ego Twist batteries where you can twist it. I'm telling you, this thing is 100 times better. Now, one of those batteries, the last time I bought one, and it's been a while, I paid $25 for one of those batteries. Save your money up. Buy one of these. Okay, you're an adult. You're spending $10 a pack in New York State on cigarettes. It's actually $10.88 for a pack of Camel menthol cigarettes. I had to buy some for a friend the other day. Get yourself one of these suckers, okay? This little battery has not let me down yet. It lasts an easy. I can vape on this straight for about 6.5, almost 7 hours. Just straight vaping. It's got a puff counter in it. I have yet to figure out the need to have a puff counter. If you're one of those people that want to keep track of how many puffs you take, this'll do it for you. It'll tell you how many puffs you've taken. Why you want to keep track of that shit is beyond me, man. It's just, use it anywhere. Freedom to vape. It is water vapor that you are exhaling. I mean, shit, you don't even have to exhale it, to tell you the truth. You can stealth vape. And just hold it in for a little bit. Very little bit of vapor actually came out. Now, if I wanted to really hide it, I'd just be like, blow it into my shirt. Nobody's gonna know. Alright? I walk around malls, Walmart, fucking everywhere with one of these. I don't even care. Now, I am a little bit picky. If I see kids, I'm not going to vape around children. But if you're an adult, suck the fuck up, man. It's just like a cigarette, walking outside in public. Guess what? I'm gonna smoke it. If I'm at Walmart, I'm going to smoke it. I'm not going in the kiddie section, and I'm not going to blow vapor into somebody's face. Okay? It's common courtesy. Don't be a dick. There are people out there who are going to vape, who are going to be like, whoo, right into somebody's face, and that's where vapors are going to get a bad name. So, Innokin, itaste, VV/VW. It's a good product. At first I was like, it only goes to 11 watts, man. Because originally I was using my Vamo for the longest time. A Vamo V5, 15 watts there, my friend. And I usually max that sucker out. Well, you know what? I got used to this. I run around with it on 11 watts all the time. Every now and then I'll turn it down. But this is perfect to get you started. Now, I can tell you exactly how low it goes. It will bring up your atomizer, what you're doing with that. It'll tell you, oh, okay, my addy on this is at so many ohms. Actually, it displays it as an A. But you can actually turn this sucker down. Let's see if we can actually get it on camera. Bing. Okay, let's take it down to its lowest setting. Because, honestly, when you first start, you're going to want it low. 6. Really? Okay, so it starts at 6. You start off vaping it at 6, and as you get used to it, bring it up a little bit, to where you like it. Where it's not, the throat hit's not too much for you, or the throat hit is where you want it to be, or you want more vapor or less vapor, whatever. Needless to say, you're going to get it where you want it. And it's going to take a while, but you'll figure it out. There are a lot of buttons on it. It's a little bit complicated. Don't get overwhelmed. Sit there. These guys have actually made a really good owner's manual, and it'll take you a while to read it, get used to understanding what it's saying. But play around with it, within a couple of weeks, you know exactly how to use it. It's like getting a new cell phone. Alright, guys. Cross-side counterattack is going to say this is a little pretty cool advanced personalized vaporizer. APV mod. Now, I'm going to say if you're starting out, go with something like this. Start with something like that. It's not too super expensive. It is actually a name brand. Itaste is a name brand. Innokin makes it. Start with something like this, and then if you feel you'll get into it, you'll enjoy it, and you won't go back to cigarettes. By spending a little bit of money in the beginning, you won't go back to cigarettes. And I have to stress that if you are trying to quit smoking cigarettes, try a bunch of different juices. I used to smoke Camel Menthol Lights, and I'm a big menthol head. I like my menthol flavored e-liquid. So it took me a while to transition from cigarettes to e-liquid, to find an e-liquid that I liked that was almost like smoking that menthol cigarette all the time. Okay, try the different e-liquids. I have reviews on e-liquids up on the site. I mean, you found this, you're probably going to go over, look at them, subscribe. I'm always trying to come out with more reviews on juices and stuff, so that you can get a better idea to bring yourself into vaping. Because vaping's what we want to move away from tobacco. I mean, cigarette tobacco has thousands of chemicals in it. They spray those things with pesticides when they're growing up. When they're sitting and curing, they're sprayed with rat poison and everything else to keep animals away from it, to keep droppings out of there. There's a huge process. There's tons of carcinogens. You know what's in e-liquid? E-liquid's got a couple main ingredients. You got your polyglycerol, your PG, you got your vegetable glycerol, VG, you have your nicotine, and your flavoring. Now, sometimes you'll find that they do put in food-grade dye. Now, both PG and VG have been tested out the ass by the FDA. These guys have run numerous upon numerous upon numerous tests. Do your research. You can actually find these tests. PG was used to sterilize rooms for a while. They would actually pump it in the air vents in the hospitals. It's not harmful to you. You're still getting your nicotine that you had in your cigarettes. Most juices offer you different variations of nicotine. So sometimes you're going to start high. You're going to start like 24 and then work your way down. If you're starting out new, I suggest you buy a bottle. If you find a flavor that you really like, buy it in different strengths of nicotine. Okay? Now, you don't have to go out and buy a 30 ml bottle of all these different strengths. You can get 5 ml bottles or 15 milliliter bottles. Buy them in different strengths of nicotine, because sometimes when you're coming over, I've had a lot of people tell me that it's the throat hit originally, that they're like, I can't do this, it's so much different than a cigarette, it hurts my throat. If you find the right level of nicotine, you won't have that throat hit so bad. Between having the right level of nicotine, finding your right juice level at the very beginning, and having a mod like this, an advanced personalized vaporizer where you can change the wattage or the voltage, preferably both. This one does both. You can change both the wattage and the voltage on it. Alright guys, well that was my review of the Innokin itaste VV. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, like, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram, and now we got a Facebook too. Just search Cross-Side Counterattack. See you later.